So today I have Julie from the team with me. Julie is amazing with money. We've known each other for 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17, 18 years.
17, 18 years. And Julie's actually one of the people that taught me about money. Basically, she would see what I was doing and she'd be like, stop it. Put your credit card away. Stop it. Stop it. Like, I think I still have bruises from you beating my hand.
I was trying to help her and I got a little excited.
Because I was the person that I would always pay for everything. For everyone. Because I never wanted anyone to pay for anything for me. So I'd always be throwing my card out so quick. And she's like, that's your boss. Why are you buying him lunch? And I'm like, I don't want him paying for me. So Julie's been very helpful with me. And we were talking this morning about frugality. And when frugality goes too far.
Right. So on the topic of frugality, it's important to save your money.
It is.
It's important to live in a budget. It's important to spend, less than what you make, obviously.
You say obviously, but most of the country does not do that. So, guys, you want to spend less than you make. I know it's hard. Trust me. I know. But you want to try to spend less than you make.
Yeah, and I think especially like in the context of the last year, this is obviously a discussion that's very sensitive because it's been a tough year for many, many people, a lot of us. But in general, in good times, when you're working, you want to save money, you want to be frugal. We get that, and we agree with that. But there are times when it goes too far, and we definitely have seen some examples over the years.
Yeah. Did you?
Our own personal inner circle, actually.
Yeah, we've had some super interesting.
We had, to give you an example, so there's red flags. Like, I'm a saver. I have a hard time parting with my money because we work hard for it. It's hard to part. But there are red flags when you need to wake up and realize you're being too frugal. And one of those red flags would be a friend of ours who would not buy garbage bags.
No garbage bags, ever.
Would not buy garbage bags. And so you're probably wondering, well, how did he take out his kitchen garbage to the can? And what this person would do is they would go to Walmart, or in California we have Safeway. They would go basically to any big box store where they had the plastic bags. This was before California outlawed the plastic. But they would go there and they would wait and strategize how to get a stack of the plastic bags off of the end of the cashier stand to take home and use as trash bags.
They seriously would spend like hours and time researching different stores, casing when the shift changes were of the baggers so they could steal bags.
Okay, and
this was someone with a lot of money in their account.
Right, this is someone who was a business owner that had funds at their disposal to buy brand name garbage bags. It was not someone that was struggling. And so the point that we're trying to make in this example is that frugality's gone too far when you are wasting your time strategizing how to save your pennies and not putting that time into working or earning money. That's a sign frugality's gone too far.
Yeah, because that's the thing is that like in most people's cases, sometimes the amount of energy and time they spend trying to save money, if they were focused on their own business or even their mental health, they would actually have more money. Like the level he would go to, you can go to the dollar store and buy trash bags for $1. Or if you don't even like trash bags, cool. Like if you just want to take your bin out and wash it, like cool. Right. But if you're strategizing when the busboys switch shifts, it's gone too far.
Right, and that might be sort of an opportunity to examine your feelings around money.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people have scars because of money, or they just, we all carry so much baggage with us around money, and it's worth thinking about it. And this same person, honestly, they were an endless source of bewilderment.
They were an endless source of examples on when frugality goes too far. We had another instance with this friend. We were riding in their car on the 101. And anyone who knows the 101 in California knows that different stretches that can be kind of treacherous. And this person's front light, the headlight, fell out of their car. Granted, they're driving an S80 Volvo. They have a nice car, but the headlight fell out because this person would not take their car to the shop to get it fixed. So they pulled over on the freeway. We were in the car at the time. They got a roll of Scotch tape out of the glove box.
Duct tape.
And it was Scotch tape, actually.
It was Scotch tape?
It was Scotch tape.
Oh my God,
I remember because I was so surprised it held. They Scotch taped the front headlight back into place, and we got back in the car and drove back on the 101 all the way home. And this person never got their light fixed.
Didn't he upgrade to duct tape at one point though? Because I feel like there were some more home repairs with either Gorilla Glue or duct tape. I remember there was a side mirror that had fallen off that got the tape treatment. And, you know, stuff like this, it may sound funny, and I know there's at least 20 people that are like, oh, that's awesome, he's just MacGyver, he's MacGyver.
It was MacGyver, but
it's not safe. So if you don't have the money to fix your car, and you're really struggling, and you're doing something like that until you can get the funds, great. But if you're doing stuff like that just to save money, you're putting yourself at risk, you know? If your headlight pops out again, I mean, come on, how long could Scotch tape hold? If your light falls off, not your light, your headlight, your rear view, whatever, what's the...
Rear view mirror? The rear view mirror?
The side mirrors. I don't look at them. I don't drive with side mirrors.
The point being that these are all red flags. Red flags to stop, take a moment to examine what's going on with you when you think about money and you think about spending. I have one more example.
I'm scared.
And this is going to blow everyone's mind.
Oh my gosh.
Because honestly, I thought this person was kidding. But this is legit. It's going to blow your mind.
I'm really afraid, actually. Like, I know you, and it makes me nervous, and you're reaching for a prop, which makes me even more nervous. Oh my God, this was actually a coveted item in 2020. We could have sold this for $45.
This is a coveted item in 2020 for sure.
Yeah.
I know somebody that would literally purchase toilet paper, 2-ply, and they would separate it when they would use it.
Can you even do that?
I don't know if we can do it with this particular brand. I think this is maybe 1 ply.
I buy half a ply to begin.
But yeah, this person would literally separate the 2-ply paper to conserve.
How much time does that take?
Time is the issue. We're not going to get into the details about how this toilet paper functioned 1-ply versus 2.
I would not want to blow my nose in this. Like, if I had a cold, this would be a mess.
This is not a good idea. But the point is, these are all red flags. And I think that we have seen enough situations in our business and in our careers to say that money's really emotional.
So emotional.
Money's really a sensitive topic for almost all of us.
Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, it's hard. It's a hard topic to deal with. It's something we all have to think about, especially when we're getting into the business of buying a home.
Yeah.
And so it's always a good time when you start to see these little red flags to examine what's going on. What are your true feelings towards money and worthiness and savings and fear and security?
100%. And then next week on Money Monday, we're going to talk about when you go way too far. Way too far. And it's a combination of frugality, bad money behaviors, total lack of boundaries. Like, what is the worst thing that someone can do to you financially? So we'll talk about that on Monday. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. We hope we've given you nightmares. If you're doing this at home right now, please respond and let us know how long it takes and how is it with a bad cold. Is it as bad as I imagine? We want to know.
Are we wasting our money?
Are we wasting our money? Are we being snobs? And then if you have done Scotch tape repairs on your car, we would like you to comment on those as well. Or if you have any other great ideas.
Yeah, we're all for saving money. We just don't want it to be the red flag way.
We just don't want you to die for it.
That's right.
Or like totally waste your time.
Yeah. Or have a blowout that you can't control.
We'll see you next Monday.